In the heart of a magical land, far away from noisy cities and dusty roads, there lay a shimmering place known as Rainbow Valley. It was called so because every morning 7 bright colors arched gracefully across the sky and touched the valley floor, painting everything, trees, flowers, even stones, with glowing hues. In this valley lived a young wizard named Milo, the smallest and youngest wizard the valley had ever known. Milo wore a cloak that constantly shifted colors like a living rainbow, and he carried a tiny wooden staff carved from the branch of an ancient crystal tree. Milo dreamed of becoming a great wizard someday, just like the elders who could summon gentle rain to water the valley or make the fruit trees bloom with a flick of their finger. But Milo's magic was still new, and sometimes it fizzled, popped, or turned into something completely unexpected. When he tried to conjure a breeze, he once made a cloud of glitter instead. When he tried to light a lantern, the lantern sprouted butterfly wings and flew away. The elders smiled kindly and told him magic grows only with practice and patience. Despite his small size and clumsy spells, Milo had a brave and hopeful heart. Every morning he practiced near the crystal falls where water sparkled like diamonds. He liked the way the colors of the rainbow danced on the rippling surface. His best friend, a tiny bluebird named Lila, always watched him from the branch of a nearby tree. Whenever Milo grew frustrated, Lila chirped sweetly, reminding him not to give up. One sunny morning, Rainbow Valley woke to an unusual silence. The rainbow that appeared every morning did not rise. The sky remained plain and pale, stripped of its usual magical glow. The elders gathered at the center of the valley with worried expressions. Milo squeezed through the crowd and listened as Elder Aurelia, the wisest wizard of all, spoke in her soft but powerful voice. "The rainbow stone," she announced, "has lost its light." Gasps echoed everywhere. The rainbow stone was a glowing gem that rested atop a pedestal in the Hall of Colors. It was the heart of the valley's magic. Without it, the rains would stop, flowers would wilt, and the valley's colors would fade into gray. "We must restore its light," Elder Aurelia said, "but the journey to do so is dangerous. Only someone pure of heart, someone whose magic is young and full of wonder, can enter the cave of echoing lights where the first rainbow was born." Everyone turned to look at Milo. His heart skipped a beat. "Me," he whispered. "Yes," Elder Aurelia said gently. "Only you can do it." Milo felt Lila perch on his shoulder, chirping encouragement. Although he felt small and uncertain, he didn't want his home to lose its colors. So he nodded bravely. "I'll go." He packed a tiny satchel with a glowing pebble for light, a piece of rainbow fruit, and his little wooden staff. With Lila fluttering above him, he set off on the winding path that led to the mountains beyond Rainbow Valley. As Milo walked, the once bright trees looked dimmer than usual. Even the flowers seemed sleepy. He wondered if he was strong enough for such an important mission. But he kept walking. He crossed the whispering woods, where soft voices gently encouraged him. "Be brave, little wizard," they murmured. Your heart shines brighter than magic itself. When he reached the base of the Crystal Mountains, Milo found the entrance to the Cave of Echoing Lights. Inside, walls sparkled like stars trapped in stone. The cave repeated every sound he made: his footsteps, his breathing, guys, even Lila's tiny chirps, multiplying them into soft songs that made the cave feel alive. But deeper inside, Milo reached a shimmering river of light, blocking his path. It glowed bright and warm, flowing like liquid sunshine. Milo touched the surface with his staff, hoping it would part for him, but instead a soft, glowing figure rose from the river. It looked like a creature made entirely of shifting colors, an ancient guardian of the cave. "Why do you seek the first rainbow's light, little wizard?" the guardian asked, its voice echoing like distant bells. Milo swallowed nervously, but stood tall. "Rainbow Valley is losing its colors. The rainbow stone has grown dim. One want to restore its light. I have to try." The guardian's glowing form flickered thoughtfully. "Magic is strong only when the heart is strong. Do you believe in your own magic, even when it misbehaves?" Milo hesitated, then slowly nodded. "I believe. Or at least I'm learning to." The guardian smiled, and the river of light opened like a curtain, revealing a hidden chamber. In the center floated a tiny spark, pure rainbow energy, swirling softly like a living jewel. Milo felt warmth wash over him as he approached. When he reached out with his staff, the spark drifted gently into the wood, filling it with radiant color. The cave brightened instantly. Lila chirped happily as the echoes sang together in joy. Milo hurried back through the cave, through the woods, and into Rainbow Valley, where the elders waited anxiously. Breathless but determined, Milo stepped toward the rainbow stone. His staff glowed brighter than the sun. When he pointed it at the stone, the rainbow spark flew into the gem, filling it with brilliant light. A vibrant burst shot into the sky, and once again 7 dazzling colors stretched across the valley. Flowers revived, the air shimmered, and the valley glowed with renewed magic. Everyone cheered. Elder Aurelia placed a gentle hand on Milo's shoulder. "Today," she said, "you have shown that true magic lives not in perfect spells, but in courage, kindness, and belief." Lila chirped proudly, and Milo beamed, no longer just the smallest wizard, but the hero of Rainbow Valley. And so, every morning after, when the rainbow rose beautifully across the sky, the people of the valley remembered the brave little wizard who brought back their colors with a heart full of magic. The end.